Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I am your host, the Ranting Monkey, and I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Sitting in with me tonight is the wonderful, the amazing, the one and only Jack the motherfucking Cochran. How you doing, my friend?
Doing good. How's your day going?
Dude, I had a great day, and you don't hear me say that very often. I got off of Lords of the Night on Wednesday. It's with the way we do this, it's kind of weird to go, it was yesterday, but for me, it was yesterday. So Wednesday night, I went straight to bed and I slept till 9 a.m. It was wonderful. And I woke up and, I have my little aches and pains that I get, but I felt good. I went up and I played with the grandbaby twice today. Well, yesterday. And she was so happy to see me. It was a great time. So, I had a good day. It was a lot of fun because she's a loud baby. She doesn't talk, she yells. And it's funny as hell to watch because her mom's trying to shush her because Lady Monkey's working upstairs and you leave that damn baby alone. Somebody's on the phone, Matt. I'll talk to him, tell him to suck my dick. We have a birthday.
I believe it's James Colley's birthday, isn't it?
It is James Colley's birthday, and he's back to his old name. He's no longer Jack Polly. James, you have been a longtime supporter of not just this show, but of Lords of the Night and supportive of all the people who've been parts of that. And from the bottom of my heart, man, I am very happy to have you watching along every night. You're a really good guy, and thank you for that. And because of that, and because it's your birthday, my friend, this one's for you. And a 1. And a 2. Happy birthday to you. We should do something in there. Happy birthday to you,
James Colley.
Happy birthday, dear James Colley, James Polly, Jack Polly.
Shabab.
Happy
birthday
to you. James, I hope you have a wonderful day. I really do, man. I hope it's your best yet, but not your best ever, my friend.
He was probably having a good day till we started singing.
Well, it's his fault. He's here.
Don't show up on your birthday if you want it to be not full of awful singing.
Or at the very least, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy birthday, man. I hope you have a good one. It's Friday, guys, and Friday is a great day if you work. I always loved Fridays. Whether it was an actual Friday or just the end of my 5-day work week, you know what I mean? Yeah. Fridays just always seem to be a better day. Everything seemed to go better. You have things like Casual Friday out there. And here's what I want you guys to do today. I want you to pull out your genitals at work. Pull out your genitals at work. And if they ask you about it, you say, what? I thought this is how I go casual. Now, if you're too afraid to pull out your genitals at work, and I understand that some people are shy, pull out a coworker's genitals and just go casual. Go casual for the day. That's all I'm saying.
That may not be good advice. Just throwing that out there. I'm okay with it, but society has these rules they always bitch about.
Well, it has been a long time since I had a job, so maybe it's not the best advice. Okay, don't take Ranting Monkey is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just trying to assure that I stay on my streak of no monetization on Monkey in the Morning. It's my new goal, Jack.
Apparently.
Oh God, man. We got some fake news we got to fix. Got some fake news.
What, Congress?
Well, there's that. We did a story on God, I can't remember which all shows we did it on. I know we did it on the one where I did the what's it called? The random show the other day. I think we did it on Monkey in the Morning. I think we did it on Lords of the Night, but I do need to bring it up. ABC has to revise article after their bombshell report blows up. So the other night, Mighty Balzac, thank you so much. Good monkey to you. I'm off to buy a bottle of $3 Shiraz. Is that how you say that word? Shiraz? Well, enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. And Terry Diamandis, thank you. Guess the MOTM experiment failed then, huh? Well, I'm not sure. I don't know if that one got monetized or not. I'll look real fast before we get into this story because, it's like the news. It's like the news wants Donald Trump to fuck with them.
I think they're trying real hard to get him reelected so they could keep bitching for 4 more years.
Jesus. Let's see. Nope, confirmed by manual review. That one was demonetized too. So, we'll just do what we got to do and see what happens. It is probably the name. There's probably something to it. And maybe someday I'll come up with a different name to throw on here and maybe they'll leave me the hell alone. But yeah. Knights Armament says, I knew that sounded off. Props for you for being willing to correct reporting of fake news. Well, yeah, look, I'm like a CNN reporter, you guys. I talk about news that other people actually did, that did the work on, and oftentimes it's wrong. So I have to come in here and go, look, it's fucked up. Unlike CNN, I won't be like, no, there's still something to that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mighty Balzac. It's a cheap but drinkable red wine. Oh, okay. I'm not up on wine at all. I've never been a wine drinker. It's a little too bitter for me. Now there's my wife used to work with somebody who had their own vineyard, and they made this really nice peach wine, but that tasted more like a wine cooler, and those I can drink.
Yeah, I dated a wino, but her drink was yellowtail.
Well, there you go.
And it was this very specific one. And there was a cheap box wine that she'd drink if she was slumming it.
Mm-hmm.
But she was just a raging alcoholic, so I didn't pay much attention to what she was actually drinking because she's too busy yelling at me.
General Squid said beer is the real man's drink. I am a Jack Daniels or Jose Cuervo kind of guy. Terry Diamandis, thank you. Go with N-word in the morning. I mean, they already think your name is racist. That could be funny.
Yeah, you can go with like enraged Negro or something.
Yeah, N-word could be news.
Yeah.
That actually works, Terry. I wonder what would happen if I did that one day.
Oh, man, I don't know.
If I think about it, tomorrow's show will be N-word in the morning.
I was just picturing you dressed like Captain Kangaroo, and somebody drops the N-bomb, and a bunch of golf balls come down from the ceiling. Like, somebody said the secret word, and the little moose puppet would go, "Yay!"
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, I'm not a Captain Kangaroo dude, but didn't they do that on Pee-wee's morning show?
Yeah, that's where they got it from.
Yeah.
It's an old Captain Kangaroo sketch.
No, it will be news in the morning. It'll be up to other people to figure out what N-word means. Dumbass. Not you, them, because they're going to be like, that means the N-word. Well, yeah, there's a lot of N-words out there. Anyway, so ABC has to revise article after their bombshell report blows up. On Wednesday night, ABC reported that a close advisor to President Zelensky of Ukraine, Sarai, I'm going to have trouble saying this, guys. It's very foreign, and you guys know how I am with American words, so bear with me. Sarai, I can't remember. I can't tell how you say that. I can't tell if that's an L or an I. Lyshenko. Sarah, we'll just say Lyshenko because I can kind of say that. Informed ABC that President Trump set a precondition for his phone call on July 25th. It was that they discussed the Biden investigation. Just two problems. Lyshenko was not an advisor to Zelensky, and he never spoke to ABC and told them there was a precondition for the phone call. They are now admitting that they made a mistake.
They made it up.
What they won't do is find the person responsible and fire them on the spot. The reason they won't is that the story bashed Trump, and that is a priority of the mainstream media. This is coming from the David J. Harris show is where this article comes from. So yeah, that's funny. um I hope that's absolutely true. I'm looking for more about it. Where's this from?
I saw it on the Hill.
From the Right Scoop. There we go. There's this one. Where'd they get it from? Anyhow, yeah, it turns out that because they said that this Lashenko dude worked for Zelensky and he just doesn't. Oops. Hey, Monkey. Syra and Shiraz are the same thing. People from Australia typically call it Shiraz. Work in a wine bar. Thank you, Miles, for the donation there. I know what you just said to me is there's a couple of things that are the same thing. No clue. I get that you're trying to help me, and I appreciate it. But I know jack shit about wine. Not a damn thing. I know one is red and one is white, even though the white one kind of looks a little yellowish to me. I got to be honest.
The important thing is that you like it when you buy it. And if you don't like it, don't buy it anymore.
Yeah, get something else. It's okay that way. Got lumpy jizz life. Barry, you might want to see a doctor.
That sounds like the worst gangster name ever. You know, like some people have thug life. He's got lumpy jizz life.
That sounds like there's some you're not supposed it's not supposed to have pulp, man.
Yeah, that jizz went bad. It's like curdled and turned into cottage cheese now.
I mean, technically there's pulp in it, but it's really, really tiny. So tiny you shouldn't be able to feel it. That's all.
Yeah, it's not tapioca.
Right. And if it is, man, see a doctor.
Yeah, that's the herpes.
Yeah, that's something bad going on in there. So ABC News lied.
Hold on, let me process that shock.
If that dude never talked to ABC, then that's not an accident. That's an absolute lie.
Yeah.
A straight up lie. I was wondering about this because it'd be weird because the Ukrainian president was sharing a stage at the UN, and it's not a stage, but they were like in one of those little press conference areas where they sit and talk with Donald Trump that same day. And he said there was no pressures here. And so sorry, guys. That same day, his advisor comes out and says, "Oh no, there was pressure. We all understood it." That just seemed off. But yeah, it's oops. It's one of those things that happens, you know, you accidentally write a story that's completely false.
That sounds totally made up now.
It's look, man, these things haven't you ever sat down? You sat down and just suddenly your fingers start typing and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And later you realize you've just slandered the president of the United States. Happens to me all the time, man.
Well, you know, I mean, sometimes you trip and your dick falls in another woman, and why your wife's upset, I don't know. Sort of along those lines.
Where's it? The guy wasn't his advisor. He's an advisor now. He wasn't at the time that this happened. So, yeah, he had no knowledge of the situation. That was another part of it that was kind of weird. If you look at the timing of what happened with the Zelensky, I always want to call him Lewinsky.
I know, right?
The Zelensky presidency and all of the corruption scandals that they've had over there, it didn't make a lot of sense for Lashenko to have been his advisor at the time. It was really weird, but glad to see it's getting corrected. Glad to see that ABC News, well, apparently ABC News isn't going to come out and admit it or fire that. Well, they admitted it. They're just not going to get to the bottom of it and get rid of the person. That could there be a bigger fuck up in journalism?
There's always a bigger fuck up in journalism.
I just how in an era when you know Donald Trump is going to give you shit for being fake news, do you print something that far off? And we talked about it at the time because it was like, okay, it's just this guy's word. So far, we have no evidence, blah, blah, blah. Now we don't even have his word. So it's completely made up bullshit. So, fake news.
Right?
It's like, Donald Trump calls us fake news. Well, stop fucking lying. It's really easy. Hey, let me help you. I'm gonna give you guys in the press a crash course in how not to lie. Don't lie. Tell the truth.
You're going to have to do that a little slower and probably use less big words.
Maybe write it down in some kindergarten crayon.
Yeah. Over on the Streamlabs, thank you, Shrouded Angel, for the donation. Appreciate it. Sorry, chat. I can't really watch the chat today because I'm kind of in the middle of being behind on a project I'm supposed to be working on. So I'm doing that at the same time. So sorry.
There's no need to apologize, man.
Alex is in chat.
Yeah, Bear, are you working or you want to come hang out? We call submariners boring. What are you talking about? I don't even know what they're talking about in chat.
Submariners. I don't know.
Yeah, I said submariners, didn't I? Oops. The other thing, there was an update on what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. No.
What's he do?
He's the beer guy. It was Carson King. There's his name. I had to find it in the article. God damn, I've started my yawning early. I apologize, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. But do you know the story of Carson King?
I've heard that name, but I couldn't tell you anything about him.
Here's what's up. So Carson is a beer enthusiast, and he went on to the internet and went to some GoFundMe site. It wasn't GoFundMe. I forget what it is.
Oh, is this the guy that raised a bunch of money for a hospital? And then turned out he said something edgy when he was like 12?
When he was 15.
Whatever.
8 years ago. So he raises more than $1 million with the help of Anheuser-Busch and the funding site. And I'm sorry, guys. I know I keep forgetting it. Sorry, I'm being told 16. Whichever. This was back in 2012, so 7 years ago. He makes these comments as a child.
Yeah.
And a reporter from the Des Moines Register goes and digs up his old tweets. Mighty Balzac, thank you so much. My neighbor just gave me 3/4 bottle of Black Douglas. Saved me a 2K walk. Wow.
It's a good neighbor.
Yeah, now you can just kick back, pour yourself a nice glass and sip it and have a good. You're Australian, right? So what is it like? I don't know the time difference. So what is it, like 3 o'clock over there? Yeah, just chill. Sit back, watch the sun go down in a few hours, of course.
I was going to say.
I don't know what time the sun goes down in Australia.
Well, in between blackout periods, it'll look like the sun's going down. Depends how much you drink. Oh, it's 7 p.m., Terry said.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So,
wow,
you're a lot ahead of us.
Yeah.
14 hours.
I think it was like 12 hours, but yeah, whatever. Terry said, death to sick children, they're better off dead than receiving racist money.
Indeed. So, one, hi, Billy Dick.
I got my dick sucked in the Oval Office.
It happens to the best of us, man.
Good morning. How are we?
Good morning.
You know how that is to me, and I know this is probably not politically correct, but That is when you know you are the most powerful man in the world. When you are sitting in the Oval Office, having some young thing suck your dick.
No,
You know he had a cigar in his mouth at the time as well.
no. If you're doing that during a meeting, that's when you're the most powerful man.
Well, he probably could have still done it during a meeting.
He
got
probably
away
did. Who we kidding?
I
Yeah, they
think
got
he was
pictures.
playing on a Game Boy at the time.
with it. Talking to Putin.
How are we, gents? How are we? Good morning.
Not too
Good,
bad.
man.
How you doing, man?
I'm wonderful, thank you. The fucking gas men. I told you yesterday, didn't I, that the fucking gas men had spent 2 days digging up the road.
Yeah, they've been doing that here for 2 weeks. I know you're paying.
The fucking bar. They turned the gas off all day yesterday, and they didn't turn it back on until Vanilla Bear left for work at like 10 p.m. And I have to shower every day, man. I don't like not being able to shower, and I have access to hot fucking water. So I've had a Hollywood this morning, scrubbed up dubs, and I feel good, man. I feel sexy. I feel fresh, and that there's a gentleman in the chat. I think his name's Hayden. He's a part of the dislike squad. I don't think he knows who I am. He seems to think I'm offended by something. I'm not entirely sure. It's probably part of the autism brigade.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
Indeed. All right, so let's get back to Carson. So Carson raises that's his name, right? Did I forget his name again? Carson King, right? Do I have that correct?
That sounds right.
It's close enough. We're going to call him Carson King from now on. That's his new goddamn name. So Carson raises this money, and this reporter named Aaron Calvin. What the hell is that noise?
That's fair. Using a typewriter.
Is that you typing?
It's this piece of shit keyboard. I have to bash. I know I'm already like heavy-handed as fuck, but some of the keys I've taken to sticking, or they won't type when I hit the key, so I have to fucking bash them super hard. My bad. I'll stop typing.
That sounded like all right. That sounded horrible, man.
Hold on, let me type something. Fucking P. There it is.
I keep waiting for the ping.
He's too young to get that. They had computers by the time he was typing. Okay, so we need to get to this story. It's the lumpy jizz. Oh, God.
Lumpy jizz.
Thank you, Mighty Ballsack, again. Billy Dick sounds suspiciously black.
Don't be like that, black Ballsack.
Yeah, black is not suspicious. Hashtag disavow.
Yeah, monkey's not suspicious.
Excuse me. Oh, my God, man.
Are you unwell?
My would work with me.
Oh, he's dying, Jack. He's dying.
He can't die. What will I do at 2 a.m?
Do we have an on-watch fucking first aider for the stream?
No.
You do not want it to be me, because I will hurt you.
It's just the weather changing again. I fucking hate Michigan.
England's like that, mate. It was quite warm for a couple of days. Now it's pissing down. So
yeah, we went from 80s. I think we topped out today at like 65. That's cold. That's cold.
Cold. You need to move. Your state sucks.
Carson King. We gotta talk about Carson. Carson raises a bunch of beer money. Some asshole named Aaron Calvin from the Des Moines Register. It's a paper in Iowa Bear. Wrote an article about him, and at the bottom of the article, they included a little clip or a little part saying that he had been found to have said some bad things when he was a kid on Twitter 7 years ago, back in 2012. And the Des Moines Register has come out and defended what they did there, because they said they felt like the people had a right to know. It had nothing to do with the article. It had nothing to do with what he was doing. You lying shitbags, you did it so you could try to cancel this guy. You know what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Stop pretending that you guys did it out of some journalistic integrity. There's no such thing anymore. You were trying to get clicks when you're like, oh, we got he's gotten famous real quick. We can tear him down because we're news people, and that's what our shitbag ethics tell us to do. Are there any of these shitbags left that actually have any ethics?
I'm not entirely sure. That's the thing. As I said to you yesterday, Monkey, in Bloodwing stream, outrage is its own economy.
Yeah.
Well, in one of those instant karma kind of things, people were not happy at Aaron Calvin going and digging up shit on King. So they dug into his past, and you know what they found?
Racism?
Yes. Racism, sexism, all kinds of nasty shit that this man wrote.
Oh, no.
And here's the latest update on this. Dun, 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 from the Washington Post. Reporter who outed racist tweets by viral fundraiser leaves Des Moines Register after his own offensive post surface.
Wanker.
When a Des Moines Register reporter on Tuesday helped expose racist tweets posted years ago by a local man who used his viral internet fame to raise millions for a children's hospital, it inspired a vicious backlash against cancel culture and the reporter himself, who critics soon found had his own history of offensive posts.
Oh, dear.
The Register announced late Thursday that the reporter, Aaron Calvin, no longer works for the newspaper. The move comes as the Register has hired extra security after a deluge of threats from people furious about its decision to pursue the story. So, yeah, little fucker got fired.
What's that about glass houses and stones?
Right. Mighty Balzac, thank you so much. Billy Dick, will Boris smash it in the general election?
Of course he will. Of course he will.
I was talking to Satsu about this because we saw this before I came on and while we were still finishing up our gaming after the game stream ended. And I told him, I said, I don't want to cheer this on. I don't want to cheer this on. I don't like when people lose their jobs and shit over stupid shit they said many, many years ago.
Agree.
But it's hard not to cheer this shit.
That's because he's getting what he gave, and it's holding him to his own standard.
And he had to have known he wrote that shit.
Oh, yeah. All these people that are trying to censor others are all doing what they accuse others of, it seems. So as soon as somebody's like, you're a racist misogynist, I'm just thinking like, wow, you must have some skeletons in your closet.
Well, they think they're untouchable, don't they? They think they can stand upon the soapbox and point fingers, and no one will look into them because they're smarter than everybody else. You see?
Oh, they all seem to think that, don't they?
Yeah.
They go on in that article to say that they didn't apply their own standards to looking into people's background when they hired him, which is fine, but. Can't we stop doing this to people? We need a cutoff. Let's have a cutoff of when you can fire somebody for something they said way back. Circus says he fell on his own sword. I don't think so. I think they said, sorry, we can't cover for you anymore. I think the Des Moines Register themselves got so much shit for this. That's why the lady had to come out and explain why they did it. And that's a bullshit thing too. Like, look, it's part of what we do with every report. We just go and look into people's backgrounds. 7 years back? Now, I don't know how much he tweets on Twitter. I don't know, how prolific he is. But I would be willing to bet that this asshole reporter went and did a search for shit, whatever his name is, and words that we're not allowed to say anymore. He did a direct search looking exactly for this rather than just scroll. Oh my God, he said the N-word once. Oh, there it is again, or whatever was said. I don't even know what was said by the guy. Was it Calvin King?
So what would you reckon he did? He typed his name into Twitter, then typed the N-word in and see what come up.
Yeah, there's ways you can search and see which words come up. If I forget the exact way to do it, so you can find you can search to see if somebody ever said X or Y or Z.
Yeah,
that's what they did.
You can yeet all your tweets though, can't you? You can get those Twitter tweet deleter bot things, can't you?
You can, yeah. Memory Holiday did that on hers, what, 4 or 5 months ago?
Yeah.
She deleted everything that ever existed until that day. I've seen lots of people do that.
I did it on Irate Bear. I yeeted 3,000 tweets ages ago, and it didn't even make a dent. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it.
Like, look, I'm never going to work for the Des Moines Register, so I don't got to give a fuck what my Twitter says.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
It's disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me that that's part of a background check. What did they say on Twitter? None of your fucking business. They weren't working for you at the time. Unless they're still saying things like that, why does it matter? I mean, they had to go all the way back to 2012 to find this.
Well, they don't care. It's a gotcha at the end of the day, mate. You know this. They
Of
don't
course.
they don't give a shit whether he's genuinely racist or sexist or anything else. They just want to pick up the ammo. That's it. They don't give a fuck.
I'm just tired of it, man. I'm tired of cancer culture.
These aren't anti-racist activists. You know that they're doing it for the clicks. We know this. They're doing it for the money.
Oh,
And
exactly.
if they have to destroy somebody's life in the process, they will do it.
But no, Bear. They thought this was information people needed to know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dark Shade. Hey, look, a dick-billed platypus. I think that's at you.
Yeah.
It is funny to me that happened. And then you have the New York Times. You see what these shitbags did today?
Oh no, what did they do?
So you have the whistleblower in the Trump case.
Okay. I've heard a little bit about this, but
they didn't, as far as I know, publish their name, but they had dug up a whole bunch of information about that person somehow and released it all, which makes it really easy to figure out who it is, apparently. Or at least one of a handful of people. And they released that information like, it's what the public needs to know. What was it? It was to give credence, credibility to the reports coming out and credibility to the whistleblower report. Like, it didn't do that. All you did was out somebody. And look, I read the whistleblower report. I don't think there's much there. I don't think it's worth outing somebody over. But cancel New York Times was trending for a while today because people were like, you fuckers did what? And I saw it from a lot of conservatives too, man.
Yeah.
They weren't like, yay. They were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Dark Shade, thank you. Excuse me. Sorry, hiccup there. Dark Shade, thank you. Huffs, I thought it was a good pun. Well done indeed. Well done indeed.
There you go. You got your positive reinforcement, Darkseid.
What else we got going on in the world today? Our press is a bunch of shitbags, man.
I did send you some news.
Yeah, I saw it. You sent me
a
story about a retarded kid.
Yeah, in Mother Russia.
Is that where it's at?
Yeah, I had a quick look at it earlier. Vanilla Bear sent it to me while she was at work. Clearly not doing her job. But yeah, she sent it to me last night, and I was like, "The fuck." I know it's the Mirror and everything, but like a story like this is most likely legit. It's worth taking a look at. You know, it's a bit. I think it's disgusting, actually.
Disabled girl banned from nursery as her deformed skull will scare other kids. Parents of 2-year-old Sophia. That says Sophia.
Is it?
It's Sofya.
Oh,
maybe that's how they spell Sophia.
Maybe
Zakharova. I don't know how to say that. From Russia, have been told she will be enrolled once she has surgery to change her appearance.
Your kid's
wow,
too
that's
ugly
harsh.
to come to school. That's awful.
Your child is too fucking ugly. Oh, I went Scottish there. I went very Scottish. Holy crap. Yeah, that's messed up, in my opinion.
A nursery school has banned a 2-year-old girl from attending because staff fear her deformed skull will scare the other children. The tot, who lives in the village of Bashkortostan.
Bashilishov.
What?
Bashilishov Vodkastan.
That's not what it says. In Russia, is due to undergo surgery, but it has been repeatedly put back. Local charity Rainbow of Goodness is fighting the case for the family, but the nursery is refusing to back down. Medics are unsure what condition Sophia is suffering from, but it has left her with a wider skull and forehead and some fingers and toes fused together. There's a lot more than that.
Mm.
I'm not making fun of this little girl, but she looks like Sloth from Goonies. I'm not
making fun
here.
of her.
Look, I'll let you all. You guys can see and judge. I'm not making.
I've
fun
just
of
thrown
her.
it in the chat for you.
Nah,
So
we'll put it on screen. Maybe it'll become the thumbnail.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would I look at this?
I told you.
Yeah, that's a very unfortunate looking child.
Mm-hmm.
Did she drop her phone, or is that a real picture? That's not nice.
It's not nice, Monkey.
It's not.
That's ableist, sir.
I'm a cripple. I'm allowed to make ableist jokes. But get that bitch of Baby Ruth. Batman. God damn it. Well remembered, but no. Bad Batman. Go sit in the corner. You can get us all in trouble with that one because I laughed and I'm going to hell with you. No, look, it's not her fault she looks like that. But you'll find 2-year-olds tend to be quite accepting of people.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. It's not till they get a little older that they learn to be little shitheads.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucked up, man. She can't go here. She's going to scare the other children.
It's most likely that the fucking staff there are like, ah!
Yeah, they're the ones that give a shit.
Whatever happened to good old-fashioned Russian stoicism?
I don't know. Somebody wanted the link. Here you go. Bam.
Oh, the German. Don't let him in here.
Oh, do you want the link to the show or the link to the story? Oh, he wants the link to the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I already threw the link to the story in the chat.
I thought he just like wanted to laugh. I'm sorry. Look, some people laugh at kids who look like that.
Evil.
I feel bad for kids like that, man, because it's not their fault, and we don't have the surgery. You can make her look more normal, but you're never going to make her look normal. And yeah, she's got a rough road ahead of her, man.
Yeah, she does, especially in that fucking country. Holy shit! Surprised they don't just euthanize them.
Got grown ass adults treating her like she's Sloth from Goonies. Fuck is wrong with you?
That's just you, Monkey.
Ranting Monkey, is this why my notifications had a temporary surge this morning? Possibly. Are you talking about my stream being so late? Probably. Me and Satsu were having fun with Borderlands 3. We finished it tonight. Oh my god. It was a good game. It was a good game. There's a couple of story elements that I didn't like throughout, and we talked about some of that. But the game itself was amazing, and the overall story, the overarching story was still really good. But man, I didn't want to quit playing. I stopped playing just to come entertain you people. Don't you feel like I did a great thing there? Don't you feel like I did something for you?
What is this shit?
It's your mama. What?
No, it's white and ginger and male. There's now a satirical helpline for adults who are angry with Greta Thunberg.
It's satirical?
Well, that's what it says.
Okay.
And it has a guy. Yeah, it's definitely satirical. There's a guy in a suit shouting at the screen, a TV screen, as Greta's making her speech. If you're a grown adult enraged by a 16-year-old activist, satirist Mark Humphreys and his co-writers, Evan Williams, have created a new service that could help. Obviously, lots of sarcasm there. It is a video, so I'm not going to sit there and watch it, but
I don't understand. Is it supposed to be funny?
It's supposed to be making fun of people who were criticizing her.
Shrouded Angel, thank you so much for the donation with no message over on the Streamlabs. I appreciate that. Hi, Badger. How you doing?
I was waiting for you to introduce me. What's up? How you guys doing?
I didn't know if I wanted to introduce you before or after I read this headline.
Oh, do it.
College student faked autism to fend off masturbating dorm invader.
Can we just repeat that, please?
Sure.
For the hard of hearing.
College student faked autism to fend off masturbating dorm invader.
Oh, dude, that flasher made her autistic.
Was it successful?
I'm not sure. Let's see. A New York man is headed to prison for bursting into a Westchester County college dorm and masturbating in front of a frightened co-ed who scared him off by pretending to be autistic.
So it was successful. Oh my God.
Well, we know it wasn't JF Garrity then.
He'd have been like, yeah. Anyway, Ariel Caro, 32, was sentenced to 2.5 years in state prison for the September 11th. Oh, dude.
You can't do that on 9/11. Come on.
September 11th, 2018 incident at the Pace University campus in Pleasantville, the Westchester County District Attorney's Office said. Caro, who was not a student at the school, pushed his way into the victim's dorm room after she opened the door, thinking it was someone else. The perv then locked the door and blocked the exit. Quote, at that point, Caro exposed himself and proceeded to masturbate in front of her, end quote, prosecutor said in a release. When he refused to leave, the student, quote, began to repeat a series of expressions, acting, she said, as if she suffered from a form of autism as she'd seen on television. As she got louder, he chose to flee. The freaked out student called her mom, who notified campus police. You called your mom? Why would you call campus police?
So what I take from this is that it wasn't the tism that made him flee, but that she got louder and louder. And so he got, he was like, oh no, I'm going to get caught. And he booked it.
To be fair, no, if this had been me, first call I would have made would have been my mom too. But like, you're not going to believe this. I skipped him off by going,
yeah, she probably those people who were really scared of strangers, like started rocking and shouting loudly. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be here.
Police found Caro and some drug paraphernalia in a vacant dorm room he had broken into earlier in the night. He was charged with burglary and felony sex abuse.
Okay, now how autistic did she get with this? Was she high functioning or was she like super low functioning?
Maybe she went full Rain Man.
That's what I'm worried about. She's like, definitely Bob Smith, 124 North Street.
She counted his pubes instantly.
Oh,
42 pubes. 42 pubes on the left.
So what? She's pretended to have an autistic meltdown, presumably,
to get rid of him.
Good for her.
Good for her. Whatever works, man. It's too bad you're on campus and can't have a gun.
Yeah, that worked. I mean, that's something to remember. That's good improv. She should go into acting.
Yeah, there's probably a group out there that's going to be mad about this. How dare you?
Yeah, some people's first reaction would just to be scream. Hers was like, this is a chance for performance art. I have a captive audience.
She's just like, wait! I need to get into character.
Yeah, and she's like, he locked himself in. He really wants to see me shine.
And 7 years from now, she'll do this fundraiser, and the Des Moines Register will bring up the time she pretended to be autistic.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there isn't some kind of campaign against her right now. I bet there is on Everyday Feminism.
Probably.
Wait, everyday feminism still exists?
I'm fairly sure that it does. Yeah.
Aww.
Expo Hotep, thank you so much. Who says the time when you can go full retard, right?
Yeah, it still exists.
Yeah, we're being unfair because autistic people aren't actually retarded, unless you're super low functioning. But I wish I had a video of this because that would have been amazing. But you can't be like, hang on, I gotta turn the phone on before I do something to fuck with you.
Thank you, Circus Zero, who said was the guy Louis C.K. Not to my knowledge, it was a black gentleman. What do we got going on else in the world today?
Yeah, Everyday Feminism still going, and the first article that I'm hit with is 5 ways the word strong is used against black women. And oh no, this is old. This is old as shit. Why is this on the front fucking page?
They usually put old shit on their front page.
Like, this needs more views. Oh god, that fucking Riley Dennis is still on the front, still on it.
Well, that they were supposed to be shutting down. At least they'd whine that they'd finally run all the way out of money.
Oh wait, where's that?
Yeah, we were hoping.
Came up then. There was something that came up then when I opened an article. Hold on. No, oh, fuck me. Where has it gone? Oh, you can still sign up for the different classes, so you can decolonize your mind.
Bad little white people.
Yeah. Do you remember that one article? It drove you mad, monkey. I don't think I've ever seen you so angry. It was from the disabled lady who was like, "Stop trying to fix us."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because by the way, guys, she's not. Oh, you just set me off again. This cunt wasn't talking about, stop giving us legs or leg braces and stuff. She's like, stop trying to cure our diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Our diseases are part of our culture. No.
Culture of polio.
Yeah, exactly. That's what this bitch said. She wanted them to stop trying to cure things that cause, say, autism or Down syndrome. Any of these things, anything that could cause it, deafness, blindness, any of that shit. Don't fix it. How dare you? This is culture you're fucking with. Like, no, you silly sausage.
You silly sausage.
As a friend of mine would say.
Who's this?
They're trying to make life better for people. You stupid twat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't just talking about people who have like Downs, autism, and all that kind of thing. She was also suggesting not to fix people whose legs are fucked or arms are fucked or anything like that.
Yeah, cleft lips, deaf people, blah blah.
That girl in Russia.
Monkey.
Yeah. But society should just accept us as we are. It's like, well, most of society does, except Mother Russia, obviously, but most of the Western society does accept you for who you are, and we do go out of our way to make life easier for you with things like ramps and
Yep, but see, that's the thing. She wants life to be harder. She wants to play it on a higher difficulty level,
Yeah. she wants that those victim points because she was white, and she knows that she can't get away with a lot when she's white. So,
Bear,
hello.
This is a good time for me to bring up common sense white women reform.
I keep hearing this, and I remember Prospero being peeved by it.
We desperately need common sense white women reform. That's just fact. That is science, is what that is at this point. And for the record, you know how we achieve that? Men, stop being such goddamn pussies and letting women do whatever the fuck they want.
But do we get to beat them?
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not
That's
yet.
the end goal.
No. That's if they
Hold
get
on.
worse.
It's not the end goal. That's the final solution. Okay.
Oh, you're not allowed to say that word.
Yeah, so you definitely aren't. Yeah.
You can
I'm allowed to say it in
final and
English.
solution, but not together.
I'm allowed to say it in English.
Nice. It is now against the law in New York City to threaten someone with a call to immigration authorities or refer to them as an illegal alien motivated by hate.
That sounds like a First Amendment violation.
That's an absolute First Amendment violation. The restrictions, violations of which are punishable by fines up to $250,000 per offense, are outlined in a 29-page directive released by City Hall's Commission on Human Rights.
That's not a human right.
Yeah. Alien, used in many laws to refer to non-citizen persons, is a term that may carry negative connotations and dehumanize immigrants, marking them as others, reads the passage in the memo.
Hold on. Negative connotations. The last time I watched E.T., I liked that thing. Okay? No negative connotations of the word alien, please.
We don't call
aliens.
aliens here. I don't get that whole alien thing. We just call them illegal migrants.
Sir Wolfgang,
they're not migrants.
Have we found the final solution for women yet? Dick. Women need lots and lots of dick. If they don't get it, they turn into what we have now.
Well, I've discovered that women have a certain reaction when they're in sunlight, and it makes them crave pumpkin spice and bitching. So what we need to do is make them all wear as much clothing as possible to conceal them, so very little of the skin is subjected to light. So I would recommend this new thing I invented. I call it a hijab.
You can achieve the same thing by forcing them to watch terrible soap operas from the 70s.
Yes.
A shot collar and an invisible fence around the house.
Hey, what happens in the bedroom stays in the bedroom, monkey.
And so should she.
Yeah,
the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a pathway that's clearly defined between the bedroom, the bathroom, and the kitchen. That's it. That's all you get.
What's that term? A woman should be a lady in company, a chef in the kitchen, and a whore in the bedroom.
Lady in the streets, freaky in the sheets. Look, I don't want to have to go that far. But we're getting close. We're getting close. Women, what are y'all doing?
Can we beat them?
It's not your fault. You like little kids. You need daddy to tell you how to do things. Because you lost your goddamn.
Not all women have daddy issues, monkey. I know you favor that, and so do I.
A lot of them have daddy issues.
Because you like the crazy ladies like I do.
Crazy.
You're just attracted to them.
Yeah.
But not all of them are like that.
No,
much
I'm not
to
saying,
my
you're missing my point there. You're missing my point. Even the ones who don't have daddy issues have some issues that a strong daddy could take care of. You get my meaning?
Of course, I understand.
They need somebody to, she's like, I want to go do something stupid. He's like, no. Get in there and make something for me. I don't care what it is.
I thought that's what the newspaper was for.
Well, you can do it that way too. Mighty Balzac, thank you. And a Hoover in the Oval Office. There you go. Look, I just think women keep saying really stupid shit, and men who are afraid of women keep going, yay! They sound like that girl trying to scare off her attacker in that other story.
Can we split the demographic of these men? Because I'd like to know, and I'd like to know how many of these men are like me and just tune them out. You just got that auto, tune with the woman. She starts talking about her day, and you just go, yeah. You have no idea what she's saying. Like me, I have no idea what the fuck Vanilla Bear's on about half the time. I just go, yeah. I'm not even looking at her. And of course, what's the demographic for the men who are just cheering them on and letting them get on with it?
Well, male feminists.
The pussy demographic. These are guys who are so desperate for pussy that they will just agree with that woman, whatever she says, and then they don't get it. Then they don't get laid, and they're all like, women only like dicks. Like, no, they just don't like you.
Yeah, and we call those men male feminists.
Exactly. And then they shoot a woman, and it's like, well, shit. I feel like male feminists should be listed as a terrorist organization by our government.
More so, definitely more so than the NRA. Definitely.
They shoot and beat a lot of women, man.
Yeah. Not just shoot and beat, like rape.
They rape them too.
Remember the clock. I mean, look, the male feminist clock isn't a meme because it's completely like imaginary. No. This happens all the time.
Yep. And while they're out there worried about the alt-right, oh no, chances are your male feminist friend's going to beat the shit out of you and rape you.
Isn't what the male feminists are doing right now the kind of final solution that you're looking for, Monkey?
No, because they're going about it all wrong. See, I don't want women hurt. I want women.
I do.
Sound wrong.
I love it when they cry. It gets me fucking.
I've said this before on the show, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Women need to be put in their place, and that sounds like, oh, you said women need put in their place. Yes, but you need to hear the rest of the sentence. Equal
that
to
place
men.
is the kitchen.
No. I'm being deadly serious here, but all joking aside.
Okay.
They need to be put in their place, and that place is actual equality, not this pedestal bullshit that they're put on, where every stupid fucking thing they said is taken as the most amazing thing ever. Yes, I can be a non-binary lesbian. That's fucking retarded. And somebody needs to slap your ass and tell you that, because it's fucking retarded. But instead, you have people going, she's so brave. No, she's not. She's fucking retarded. And nobody should be listening to anybody who's that goddamn dumb. I'm sorry. I'm getting mad now.
You're right, mate.
No, it's annoying me. It's fucking annoying me because this is what's happening to our society. And you can see it over and over and over again. You can see the influence of dumb fucking women and dumbass men who won't go, bitch, shut up.
Imagine that happening in the Senate or the House. Nancy Pelosi in the House standing there talking, bitch, shut up.
It needs said sometimes. I've decided.
I would love to see that. I would pay money to see that. Okay.
Open impeachment inquiry. Bitch, shut up. Sit down. Come on, you know better.
I think we need to get the hashtag bitch shut up trending.
Hashtag bitch shut up.
My dream is to one day come to America, go to New York, put on my pimp jacket and grab my pimp cane, and obviously have my baby powder in my pocket. Find AOC, powder both of my hands, and double hand slap that bitch. Right on the mouth.
Yeah.
Why baby powder?
Because that's what you do. You put powder on your hands. You got to keep your hands soft, baby.
Oh.
I want to hit him with a hard hand.
Yeah.
Disavow, by the way. Disavow.
I mean, I would give her the hairy side and everything, but I don't really want to chip my knuckles.
I feel like what she needs is that little baby bitch that she's with. She needs to dump that man and get a real dude.
Yeah.
I keep offering to bang her.
AOC, would you like to have sex?
Well, I mean,
by the way, that's how I legit solicit sex from Vanilla Bear.
Yeah, but you're married. That's like, come on.
Excuse me, madam. Would you like to have sex? She laughs at first, but then she comes to the bedroom and gets a good dick in. So
my favorite is to walk up to Lady Monkey and go, "Want a hump?" You know how hard it is to get in the mood when somebody says hump. So let's go hump. Come on. You know you want it. By the way, the clicking is not because I hit my head. I do that in real life, and I haven't done it on stream. And I don't know why I started doing it on stream. It's not. I don't have a tick now. People have been worried about me.
Maybe making little finger guns, aren't you?
It's kind of like I used to do that at Walmart a lot. Anytime I was fucking with the managers, as a way to let people around me know I was just fucking with them. Just a little, you know what I'm doing. Anyhow, I asked my wife to play with my penis. There's nothing wrong with that either.
I also do that.
I just put my penis on her shoulder.
I've done that to Vanilla Bear. That's how we broke the bed the first time. I just got it out and just put it in her face. Then she kicked me up the arse, and then we kind of fell through the bed.
Nice.
And then we had sex.
In the broken bed.
Of course.
Look, when you've
I'm
been
not going to have
together-
sex on the fucking floor. I'm not an animal.
That's where you draw the line.
That's right. No, when you've been married a long time, you start coming up with different phrases just for the fun of it.
Mm.
In the middle of her book club. Did I do that in the middle of the one stream? I know I showed it to her when she was on with Weibo and SDA the one time. I just pulled my dick out and showed it to her because I could. Don't stop doing the click jammies. Shit's fucking hilarious. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, people were worried about me, so I just need to be clear on that. Oh God, I don't even know what we were talking about when I started bitching about women. I've started bitching about. I'm going to change the name of the show to "Women Suck."
Hopefully.
Rip your YouTube account.
And it's not their fault. They need guidance. They're not used to being out of the kitchen. And see, this is the men. You guys fucked up. You let women out of the kitchen, but you didn't give them no training. You didn't give them you didn't learn them nothing. You were just like, sure, come on into the workforce.
Well, some judge said if you learn them twice, you're doing 10 years.
Well, there's God damn it, Jack. Men, it's your fault. It's your fault women are like this. You ain't teach them right. You ain't teach them right. When a young guy's coming up through the company or through the factory, what you teach him, you know, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. And then you let women in and you're like, oh, I'm afraid of her. I really want to see her pussy. And if I treat her like a normal person, I don't think she'll let me see it. Do you guys realize how much women actually hate beta males?
Even the feminists especially do, don't they?
Yeah, the only ones who want to fuck women are lesbians. Stop acting like a fucking woman. Sir Wolfgang, thank you. What do you tell a woman with two black eyes? Nothing. You haven't told her twice already.
You've already told her twice.
Well, I was going to say what he said. But I was saying the way I've heard the joke. Damn English people correcting my English.
This is why women are getting away with shit.
Because
not being
people
able to
like
fucking
you
read.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's how it came about, you know. You fucked up with legislation.
Look.
Monkey stood up in the Senate and read it wrong, so now everyone thinks women are equal. Well done, Monkey. You fucked up.
Women like men who don't put up with their shit. That's true. And that don't mean beat your woman or anything like that. I mean, don't put up with her shit. I had a friend. He'd been dating this chick, and she called him up to, I've been cutting myself. He goes, I don't care, and hung up the phone. And her best friend got pissed. And I just happened to work with her best friend, so I had to hear all about it. I'm like, he did the right thing. She goes, oh, no. Like, how deep were those cuts? And she goes, well, it's just they don't like cut real deep. I'm like, oh, superficial bullshit to get attention. Yep. That's not what it is. Like, that's fucking exactly what it is.
Oh, we used to call those the attention seekers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got some attention seekers on your wrist. Going across the tracks, are we?
You know what's sad is I know a man that's like that.
Yeah.
And he's the very reason why I didn't go to my men's mental health group on Wednesday. I fucking ate him.
You ate him?
Right. Badger, I know you're German and you have a hard time with English.
No, I think you have a hard time pronouncing the H.
No, I think you do. I think you have a problem with your fucking ears.
Well, it turns out that the EU banned the letter H, so he's not allowed to use it anyway.
Yeah, so now it's not hate anymore, it's hate.
Poor Hungary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why they did it, to end hunger.
What?
Hunger. Well done.
Quite smart.
I was talking about Hungary, not the country. Come on.
Faster, higher, stronger badger.
Yeah.
What'd you get kicked off Twitter for?
Hippie, slutty badger.
What?
I like your new avatar.
Do the other one. Do the other one.
Okay, hold on. One sec.
Show Bear the other one. I like that one better.
Yeah, Bear's gonna love this one.
That's just a racist LARPing otter.
What? Fuck you.
Badger beating off, man.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It's me showing my goods, you know?
Stop,
Badger.
Stop.
Badger.
Yeah.
You said you got suspended from Twitter. What'd you do?
Yeah, I told Adam Schiff to stop breathing for the climate.
Oh, and you got in trouble for that?
Yep.
It's too bad you're not American because you could fight that shit.
I did appeal it, and the appeal was reviewed within 5 minutes, which came a little surprising to me, and they upheld it.
Oh, see, they don't know you're not American, or so what you do is you
I
write.
think they do. I think they do.
Tell them you're using a VPN. They can't know.
I'm not.
Shh, just let it happen.
I should though.
Yeah, just tell them, look, I'm an American citizen, and this is a violation of my First Amendment rights according to the courts that are out there right now. I'm talking to a public official.
Just be like, look, I know you're Jewish, and this is how you inspire hatred against your people. And being German,
No, Jack, no. No. I disavow.
What's the matter?
Actual fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, Billy. Love the mustache.
The Beyond Meat burger is coming to McDonald's in a Canadian test.
Wait. Beyond Meat, is that a euphemism for
it's
veggie?
A plant-based burger, yeah.
The PLT, plant lettuce and tomato burger, will go on sale in 28 McDonald's locations in Southwest Ontario, including Canada's largest city, Toronto, for a limited time.
Look, as long as it's just Canada, who cares, right?
Oh, no. It starts in Canada, and then it oozes down here with the evil of Canada, like maple syrup.
Yeah.
I hope it has meat in it. I hope it has meat and Vegan Gains actually get some protein in his system for a change.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would do him some good.
I think some schizophrenia meds would probably be a little more useful to him.
Well, yeah, but hey.
You can't have it all.
Can't I? What are you, a judge? Tell me what I can and can't do.
What else do we have going? Oh, we got some. The Ass Crack team is on the job over here.
Yeah,
what we got going on there?
Evil One put up some good ones earlier.
Oh, damn. Who did this? Jordan, I need to see that blonde without the monkey on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, I know I don't normally ask for that, but come on, look at that. Look where that monkey is. That girl ain't wearing no panties, y'all. In those tiny little shorts.
Yeah. When you see that, you run at her, you fucking bulldog her to the ground, you pick her up and you run away with her. Mine.
Now I'm really distracted, y'all. Sorry about that.
What are you doing? Like a greatest hits of tyranny over there, Bear?
Sorry?
You doing the greatest hits of tyranny?
Yeah, I'll work my way through the figures. Anything to kind of set off Badger Boy's PTSD.
I'm not even looking. I'm not.
Just look.
No.
Look.
No.
Look at me.
No.
Look at me.
I can assume what was going on there.
Look at me.
Nah. I see that bitch enough on German TV, you know.
Whoa. Fucking misogynistic language, mate. Come on.
Yeah, I don't care.
Why can't you pronounce her name right?
Angela Merkel.
And that's Angela.
Yeah, I know, but they're Germans, you know. They're all German and shit.
Well, I think it's because if you say Angela Merkel too many times, she appears and tries to take more of your shit.
Yeah, say it 3 times, just like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, and next thing you know, 3 migrants are living with you.
Bloody Angela, bloody Angela, bloody Merkel, bloody Merkel.
Dude, now you're gonna end up with migrants living in your yard.
I wasn't looking in the mirror when I said it, and I said it twice.
Fair enough. Don't look at any empty rooms. They'll get the idea, and next thing you know.
Okay, the ass crack team, y'all are amazing people. I just want to throw that out there. Damn. Oh wow. How did Asian girl get big titties? She had to have bought those. Can Asian girls get big titties naturally?
Of course they can, man.
Yeah.
No, they can't. That's a lie.
No, they can't. Go on to Pornhub, dude. There's one in particular.
They're fake.
No, they're not. They're all jubbly and juicy.
Jubbly and juicy. Maybe they just use water implants.
Look, no, I can tell you exactly how this happens, Monkey. It's one word: Fukushima.
No. The thing is, they've been around since before Fukushima. So I think the word you were looking for was Hiroshima.
Yeah, whatever. Something we did.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't do Fukushima.
Roam around the world making it better.
Is this going too far? I don't know.
Why are you posting a picture of Greta?
That's just your grandparents, isn't it? The one
No, that's Greta.
Mighty Balzac says Angela Merkel gives me the Alpenhorn.
Huh?
Does that mean boner?
I think so. Yeah. What? Huh? I don't even get that one.
Neither do I, but I appreciate the donation.
Deke Tran just said Thai lady boys.
Barry,
yeah,
I'm gonna change it, mate. Don't worry.
You're fine.
Just give me a second to choose something else, because
while you're doing that, I want to share the screen, and as I do this, I want to remind people: don't forget to support the gentleman on the dais. You see how friendly and nice and sharing this woman seems? Please be that friendly and nice and sharing to the people who are hanging out with me today.
no, I don't like it.
I mean, you don't like it.
Look at the nose, dude. Come on.
Oh fuck! I didn't know she had a face.
No, but she probably smells like curry powder, dude. Come on.
Wow.
What?
That's just hurtful, man.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, I grew up in a time when everybody hated Pakistanis and Indians, dude.
No. Every Brit, not everyone.
Right.
Look.
Yeah, that is everyone.
Just your country.
That is everyone.
Another tyrant up.
It's not everyone. You're not the empire anymore. Live with it.
You should switch tactics. Put up Anne Frank. Big Badger feel guilty.
Wow.
Yeah, I should put up a picture of some Holocaust survivors just afterwards, nice and skinny, teeth missing.
Come on, man.
How does that make you feel, you fucking German fuck?
Come on.
Tell you what, Badger.
Get rid of all the addicts.
Why did I join this show?
I don't know. You asked to come on.
Yeah.
No, Badger. When our country's
every choice in life I've ever made right now.
Badger, when our country starts 2 major cataclysmic world wars, you can give us some shit.
Shit. So never. Okay.
This is going to be horrible because I can't even pronounce things. So thank you, Sir Wolfgang, who says, Es it's Zeit für Sabberin.
No, it's not.
What does it say?
It says
The last word is cleansing.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that. And the word starting with Z is time. So it's time for yeah. I'm not going to say all.
It's because we got Greta up. He's talking about the atmosphere, the climate.
Hey, look, it's Jeff Ross.
Switch pictures.
The roast master general himself.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back to this. So you don't like Indian or Pakistani women at all?
Not really, no. I had a friend who used to call them his Shilpa Shetties, after the
Ooh,
famous
Shilpa
Bollywood
Shetty.
actress
Yeah.
Shilpa Shetty.
I don't know,
He used to love the brown women. Like he didn't give a fuck. Like brown or black, he didn't like white women. Full stop. So he'd only ever go after Asian or black ladies. He'd go, they're all pink on the inside.
That's true. I've seen
Yeah,
porn
I
on,
know, but
Christian Science Monitor.
no, I only like white and black women.
So what about like Puerto Rican?
Well, that's basically like me, isn't it? I don't know. The thing is with Hispanic women is they don't age well.
Well, that's why you stop looking at them at that. You get a new one every few years.
Like when they get to 30, you have to replace them.
Yeah. Just like a car, man.
See-
It's like,
see-
As well, the Hispanic ladies are a bit odd because South America obviously has a very, very mixed demographic because of colonization from Portugal and Spain. So like you could get like a black lady with fucking green eyes down there, you know. I've seen it myself in Brazil. It depends, man. It can be hit and miss, you know.
See, the same thing is true for Japanese women. They don't. I mean, the threshold is different. It's not 30. It's like 55, 60. They age really well up to that point, and then it's just instantly.
That's why they made anime, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like you're very harsh on the light brown women, y'all.
Well, I'm just they don't age that well. Like if they have African in them, then
Yeah,
they
you
will
are.
age well. But
Here, watch this.
I appreciate this.
Isn't
I actually thought she was going to fall over then.
that beautiful? Boom.
Mm-hmm.
See, that girl got a butt. That girl got a butt.
She got all that ass.
The Ass Crack team knows what it's all about, man.
Mm.
Anyhow, I didn't mean to be so long on the Ass Cracks. Wait, did you say Mexican women hit the wall first? Me? No.
They do hit a wall. But,
I didn't say anybody hit the wall. That was
one
it.
Trump built.
I just said get a new one when they do hit the wall.
Evil says, we only fuck with you because we like you. If we hated you, we would treat you like Tess Holiday. I'm not that fat, okay? Come on.
Evia1, send picture of your missus then, because I'd like to have a gander. She's half Spanish, half Indian. The thing is, what you want is a girl with some African in her. Yeah, because black don't crack. I'm just saying. Look at me, dude. I'm fucking 31 and I still look young as fuck. Come on.
No, you don't.
Yes, I fucking do, you pro. I don't look old. Just because you're a fucking neckbeard and you're jealous.
Yo, Amish Mexican over there.
Yep.
See.
Despite the silver locks sporting on my head, I still do look very young. Very young. I need direct message. Well, tweet at me on Twitter. I don't know what your handle is.
Just vomited in my mouth at the thought of Tess Holiday. Look, Tess Holiday is disgusting. But if she had a spread eagle picture, I'd look.
Oh.
Well, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
I would. I'd love
It's
it.
like a car crash. You just can't look away.
Well, there's so much of it that you won't be able to look away.
I like vagina, man. I can't help it. And sometimes, it's hidden in some cavernous cottage cheese.
Oh.
You have to throw some flour at it to kind of identify where the hole is.
Have you seen her husband? He has
a
husband?
Dude. He must got a long ass dick, man, to be able to get it in there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, doggy style would be impossible unless you're carrying like 13 inches.
I reckon that he lays her on her back. He's got a couple of bar stools to hold up the legs.
She's the only girl who honestly does get just the tip. But not on purpose. It's all you can get in there. I bet she sweats too much for the flour to work. Look, I bet she's a great lay, man. I bet she's awesome in bed.
Unless she's on top.
Don't know. She will crush you. Like
a strong bed for that. I bet they just have a futon.
Would you bang Buck Angel? I don't know who Buck Angel
Oh
is.
no, you don't even.
No.
I like winding you up by spamming shit in the Midtown hashtag, but no, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Jesus Christ. I saw that whilst I was fucking cruising Pornhub one day, and oh my god. It's not good. It's not good. Don't do it to yourself, monkey. Are you doing
I
it?
have to.
I
No,
can hear him
don't.
looking it up.
Don't show it on stream for fuck's sake.
Oh,
We'll
I've
get a
seen
strike.
that before, and no, I wouldn't. No, and no, that won't go on my stream. That's nasty. Is Holiday married to a black man? No, she's married to a little Scottish-looking dude.
Ginger?
Yeah.
Chubby
Oh.
chasing bastard.
Guys, my maternal grandma was old school religious and used to tell me, she said the devil's name, Lou Sahir, he'd appear before you and take you to hell. Process that as a 7-year-old.
I think Mark's talking about Lucifer. Yeah.
That's not what it says.
I know, but you know.
Yeah, I got it after I finished the whole thing. Yeah. That's hard. That's hard, man. It's some of the stuff that we some of the stuff I heard as a kid with religion scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you don't need religion for that. I remember when I was flying to Spain with my parents. I was very young. I was like 4 or 5, maybe, I guess. And I was a little upset. I don't know what about. I don't remember that, but I was making a little bit of a fuss on the plane, and my mom told me, and I'll never forget this. She didn't say shut up, but basically what she said is, if you don't shut up, the pilot is gonna turn around and fly back.
Wow.
Yeah. And then at 4 or 5 years old, you think, oh wow, okay, I'm gonna shut up. That might be true. Then later you find out, yeah, that's not true.
Buck is a female to male trans. It's an ugly looking bitch. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
What are we looking at there? Okay. How much time? Oh wow, we still got half an hour left in the show, guys. We went too early on the women's.
Yeah.
Did you see the beta tweet I sent you on MITAM? I didn't. There's a lot of look. I get distracted by the women's. Y'all got to mix that stuff up some.
Who doesn't?
Badger, oh Lord, will you buy me a Mercedes? Do you buy people Mercedes, dudes?
Oh, sorry, what?
Dudes, any of you guys?
I've never bought a car for anybody but me.
Bear?
Oh yeah, I've bought 2. Actually, no, I've bought 3 used vehicles, and they've been all for me. And the first one was a van, and the other 2 were hatchbacks.
Badger?
Never bought a car, never had my own car, never owned a car. No.
You are the epitome of what it means to be a fucking neckbeard, aren't you? Just
look, I do have a driver's license, okay, and I do drive my. I shouldn't say that because I'm really the epitome of a neckbeard. But I drive when I'm with my parents or at my parents. I tend to drive my stepdad's pickup truck.
Look, he's East German. He's lucky he has bread.
No, Monkey, hold on.
Yeah,
you take that back right now. Germany has more different sorts of bread than probably any other country in the world. We are the world champions of bread, okay?
Yeah, it's just those lines that are killer.
Exactly.
There's no lines. We have capitalism, you fuckers.
Not in East Germany.
Yes. Granted, not for long, but we do.
You know who made that wall come down? Oh yeah, that was us.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. I very much appreciate that. Otherwise, I would have been born in East Germany. Fuck that.
I have got to give the Germans credit, though. They have made some snazzy uniforms in the past, haven't they?
Oh,
I'm just looking at anime Hitler.
Fuck off.
Those little gray things they made the Jews wear were not nice looking.
The striped ones are the ones with the little yellow star on them.
Both, actually. They both could have used a little pizzazz. Maybe a spot of blue somewhere. Yesterday, well, this was 16 hours ago, Beto O'Rourke tweeted out, yesterday, people brought assault weapons to our rally at Kent State, where 4 students were shot dead in 1970.
By assault weapons, does he mean handguns?
Oh God, he's not He's not suggesting. Oh God. All right.
Knives? Is
No.
Beto basically
What,
a UK
9 or
citizen?
knives?
Knives.
It
Isn't
sounds
this
so
the Kent
German when
State
you say
shooting
it.
that was the National Guard?
Kent State, yeah, National Guard.
So it wasn't like, oh, fucking Beto, you douche. Anyway,
Yeah.
he goes
what
on
happened?
to say, I told them nobody should show up with an AK-47 or an AR-15 to seek to intimidate us in our own democracy. We need to buy back every single one of them. Well, go ahead. Why don't you try snatching one of them off, Beto? See what happens. Puss. Okay, what a disingenuous piece of shit. That was not a shooting like Parkland. That was the National Guard who shot people.
Well, to be fair, he's pretty dumb. So he probably didn't actually know that.
Why did the National Guard shoot people? What the hell?
Hippies.
The hippies were throwing rocks at him.
Oh shit.
And you throw a rock at a guy with a machine gun, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Should have shot all them
Bear.
damn hippies.
What? It's not Nazis.
What? What do we got?
It's Tanya the Evil.
I don't know what that is.
That's an anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I like women.
It's an anime.
Like women.
He likes he says this a lot. I think he protests a little bit too much. I'm just saying.
I just see the things you like.
He talks shit about women all the time, and
Look, I talk about putting them in their place, right underneath where they belong.
and he spends most of his time in a basement.
You know, I actually had a question. This is a sincere question, and gentlemen, I'm going to start with you. Have you ever been sitting with your woman watching TV, right? And you're just sitting there having a good time watching just whatever sitcom or whatever's on TV, right? And just like, man, I wish she was sucking my dick right now.
Well, I've never had a good time watching TV with a woman because they won't shut up through the fucking show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So, what's
BB does that
happening?
shit.
Well, I tuned in the same time you did, bitch. Why don't you shut up and maybe we'll find out. Is he the murderer? I don't know. The show's not over yet. Yeah, so I'm always wishing they'd suck my dick, so they'd shut up.
Bear, have you ever been with your woman and just be like, man, I wish she would suck my dick?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Badger?
Yesterday. This
See?
morning.
See, for me, it's all the time.
A minute ago.
There's never a time I'm with Lady Monkey when I'm not thinking, man, I wish she would be sucking my dick. Now, I don't necessarily want her to do it where we are and in that situation, but it's always like, yeah, I could go for a blowjob right now. P-Dog, thank you so much. He says, Beto, you mean when the government shot those kids? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for the ladies in the audience.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure all men are like that. We like the feeling of having our dick sucked and like, yeah, go ahead and suck it. What do you think? Come on, it's Tuesday. Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, are you ever just sitting there and thinking, man, I wish you'd go down on me?
They'd probably complain about that too.
I'm just curious. Give me a 1 if yes, 2 if no. I just don't know if that's how their minds work.
No, because you know what would happen? You'll be going down on her and she'll be like, do you think this guy's the murderer? And you can't see the TV because you're going down on her. So you're like, bitch, I don't know. I'm not watching the show. I'm trying to work here.
For the record, I get in trouble for talking during TV shows. Lady Monkey's quiet. Now, I don't ask things like that. I just point out stupid things that happen on TV. Oh, so a couple of the women's in the chat, yeah, they're like, look, guys, just every once in a while, look over at your lady and just be like, you want me to lick it?
Maybe don't make the sound effect.
Since Mikey, since you like to say "wanna hump," which is just weird, why don't you replace? You said it yourself. You can't get in the mood when you use the word hump.
I said it's hard to get in the mood.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was exaggerating. Okay, why don't you replace the word lick with slurp?
Oh, there you go. Want me to slurp it?
Equally as hard to get into the mood.
No, you gotta specify. You want me to slurp your tuna box?
Oh,
Because that sounds fucking awful.
If you call it a tuna box, she's gonna decline. She's gonna be like, nope.
Yeah,
nope.
but then you could be like, you never want me to go down on you. Because you offered.
I actually don't like receiving oral, but I do think about him going down on, or do I think about going down on him? Hell yeah. Well, that's good for you, Angela. Just anytime you're thinking about that, whisper in his ear, and he will pull it out for you.
If he doesn't dump him, he's gay.
Yeah. No, because even gay men like blowjobs.
Yeah, I suppose. What about the feminine penis, though? We haven't addressed
No.
I don't know. Do you think? Okay, fuck. I'm genuinely
Monkey don't.
No. Hang on. Just go with me on this one.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, just let this one happen.
Let me spit on it, Badger.
A long time ago, I made a video about Riley Dennis, and Riley Dennis claims to be a male lesbian. Do you think his girlfriend just licks the tip of his wiener instead of sucking it, just as though it was a giant clit?
I don't want to think about that.
Don't you have to if you're a lesbian?
I bet she also rims the fuck out of him as well.
I want to drink bleach.
Which I imagine is a bit like licking a bit of wood.
I wonder. I mean, if you're calling yourself a lesbian when you have a penis, you can only lick it. Do you think she fingers his balls? I'm glad you're going with me on this.
I'm trying to picture this scenario, and I'm thinking that it's just a lot of like constant consent, and that's how they get off. There's no actual sex because they both finish before the consent is finished.
And look, guys, I don't mean just Riley. I mean because we've seen a ton of male feminists now. So any of them, you don't have to just concentrate on Riley. You can picture any male. I said feminist, any male.
Yeah, but I like picturing Fiona naked. Fiona
actually is kind of cute, man.
Ew.
She's thick as well. I bet she's got them thick ass thighs that you can grip really hard. You know.
Ooh.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious about things like that. But like now, women, those of you up there who gave us a 1, and you don't have to answer this, but do you ever just whisper to the guy, "Hey, come on and lick my tuna box"? Is that what you called it, Jack?
Slurp
my tuna box.
Suck my fucking clam.
Just grab him by the face and go, "It's not going to lick itself," which somebody said up in the chat there, and he'll do it.
Go.
I mean, as long as it's clean. Don't give him something dirty to jump into. That's not nice.
I knew a guy that loved it if it smelled.
No.
No. He said the sweatier, the better.
No.
And I fucking hate that smell myself.
He's a monster.
No, I don't hate the smell. I mean, the natural smell of vagina is like, oh, man.
Rotten tomatoes.
Monkey's down there putting ranch on it and shit.
He does like ranch.
He does.
I do, but I'm worried that would like cause a yeast infection or something.
Well, that explains why you like Hidden Valley so much.
I like the Hidden Valley. I ain't gonna lie.
Now it's 2 Hidden Valleys.
That whole lady garden. Ebony
is disgusted.
Of course, I'd come back to something like this. That's what you get for leaving.
If you hadn't left, we would have been on a different topic.
We were just like, shh, Ebony left. Right. Let's talk about puss.
Let's dig into the puss.
Oh my god, Magog. Too much cheese on the taco.
Jesus. That is horrible.
Yeah, when it's all sweaty like that, you got to avoid the taint because that's where it all pools.
No.
Got to get in there with a spoon. Scrape it all out,
no.
You know? Put it in a bowl. Mix it up. Make some bread. You know.
This feels like torture.
You're right. They just have to wash regular. Same as us, man. No woman wants a smelly dick in her face. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to wash your shit too.
Yeah.
That's why I washed the fuck out of my area. This morning I gave it a right good fucking scrub a dub.
Yeah, I even
right deep in there.
Style my pubes, man. Right now I got them in a mohawk.
I shampoo and condition it, you know.
I have conditioned my pubes before. I was a kid and I didn't know. It's like, do I have to condition these?
That's
I
why I
guess.
use only herbal essence.
Herbal essence, right? Come out of the shower going, See, when men use herbal essence in the shower, we are having an orgasm.
You just have to be careful with stuff like that. If it gets down the Japsai,
Oh
it
God,
fucking
man,
burns.
yeah. I learned that. Okay, that's something you learn. We're in the educational part of the show right now. Be very careful if you're using cleaning products to masturbate.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I thought I'd use shampoo as lube as a teenager.
The hard way.
It went down the Japsai, and it fucking hurt. I tried to, get it back out by having a wee, by pissing, and it made it worse. And I actually pretty much fell off the toilet, and I was screaming in fucking agony, like, ah!
And
I
what
was like,
did
what's
we
wrong?
learn?
They're like, it's shampoo in my penis. It hurts.
Monkey
And
smell.
that, kids, is why you use the Hoover.
Oh, what the fuck? See, neckbeard.
I was joking. Come on.
They sell no more tears. That's why they sell why don't they sell no more burning dick? Yeah, that's a good point. The hard part or the worst part about that is you can get away with it like the first couple of times, and then you're like, something just went horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why is the German whining? They revolutionized the scat porn industry.
It is.
Yeah, but not me personally. I'm not into that shit.
No, it was his
literally.
parents. Come on, be nice.
Well, that's the thing about identity politics, Badger.
Oh, that's why I
You're
hate it.
all together in this one.
No, I disavow. I disavow the scat porn industry.
Bold stance to take there, buddy.
yeah, I know. I'm really stunning
Hang on.
and brave,
Kato,
really stunning
it
and
weren't a
brave.
fucking choice, mate.
Right, exactly. Kato just says just be uncut, lubrication nice, but not but unnecessary. All right, I'll just make the choice to be uncut tomorrow.
I could go sit down to the foreskin store and buy myself a brand new aerodynamic foreskin.
They make this device that you can try and like reform your foreskin by stretching your skin back around your dickhead. It's disturbing.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I'm
disturbing,
good.
yeah.
I'm good.
Just put a little tea cozy on it instead.
For the record, you don't have to use lubricant without foreskin. There's actually a nice little feeling as you're rubbing over. You wouldn't know that because you're uncut.
Yeah, you can still jack it.
Yeah.
Just have to put more effort in.
I don't know. Shit, I don't need much effort. Man, back in my teen years, I could do it in like 30 seconds, be done and cleaned up.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, I was well practiced, man. I know what I like.
True.
Well, being uncut sort of is a choice in civilized parts of the world where people aren't mutilated as babies. We're not getting into the mutilating babies thing. We were just having some jokes there, Dax.
We don't want to attract the fucking lice again.
What?
That's what Drunkle calls them, the lice. There's like a movement of them. There must be about 20 or 30 of these fuckers. If you make a video about circumcision, they'll arrive on your channel on fucking mass and be massive pests.
Weibo found out about that the hard way.
Yeah, I know. Weibo fucking gave me the lice. In fact, Weibo and Misa gave me the lice. Then I gave Drunkle the lice. It's spreading around like crazy,
Wow. It's a hot potato of really disturbing genital mutilation.
Mm-hmm. You don't want them lying in your comment section because they pester your subscribers. You see, you don't want that.
Yeah, I tend to avoid the topic. I understand why people are passionate, but we're having a good time here. We're having a good time.
Show some more pictures from Twitter. Some hashtag pictures.
Man, I'm laid back in my chair. I can barely feel my hands right now.
Did your video drop yet?
No. Oh,
Mine?
Yeah. Weren't you releasing a video today?
Yeah, I will be.
hold that thought. Mighty Balls of that is a very what's the word I'm looking for here? Vague statement. I'm going to read it. Thank you so much. He says, Foreskins are awesome.
Clip it.
As a tasty treat.
No.
Well, wasn't there some chick making smoothies out of them? Some celebrity.
Oh, come on.
Well, they had the one who used that stuff for their face.
Oh, the face cream. Yeah.
Yeah, the baby foreskin face cream.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see
see-
holding the baby, and she looks around. No one sees her. And she just starts bashing the baby's wang against her face,
Oh, that's horrible.
right to the source.
I was about to say when I saw that super chat message, I instantly my thoughts instantly went to the game The Culling, where they have a healing item called Iron Foreskin.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, yeah. But it's not four. It's like the number 4 and then a dash and then skin. Like they yeah.
Oh,
it's a pun basically.
Dax, we're good. I saw him up there. They said his comment wasn't supposed to be taken serious. You got to be careful with those comments, man. People take that stuff. You can't make no jokes, man. They're
And
mad that we just made a joke about rubbing baby dick on your face.
yeah, and Dex then also said. Dex also asked, "Are foreskins better than redskins?" Well, everyone except the Miami Dolphins are better than the Redskins.
Mighty Balzac, thank you so much. Yes, they are. That's as a snack.
Oh,
People do weird stuff.
yeah. And if your name's Mighty Balzac, you know.
I agree with James that he's asking a very important question. So, why is Badger disgusted? There's a good chance he has inhaled Jew dust. You might get your lungs checked out, my dude. Like,
Or an exorcism. One of those.
it's like asbestos, you know.
For fuck's sake!
Gets in there.
I disavow.
How long does that stay around? Is that like burned popcorn and it just lingers for a while?
The question was directed towards you, Badger.
I know.
Yeah.
I
We
don't
were
want to
just-
answer it.
Look,
No, I've never burned a Jew, so
we're just
Neither have
asking.
I.
We're just asking frank questions. And frank questions.
we didn't say you did, but like when you guys take your class trips to like Auschwitz, don't you guys like what's that smell?
No.
Oh, okay.
Smells delicious.
No.
Smells like reinforcing the economy.
No.
Mm.
Smells like a bank.
That's free labor.
I'm,
Smells like
I'm being
Hollywood.
tortured here. Help.
Hey, we didn't say you were out there jacking off at the showers or anything.
Hey, Badger, what happened to the Packers tonight, man?
I didn't even see the game yet. I woke up and I saw the score on my phone. I was like, well, at least we scored 27. You know, that's nice. Offense is clicking apparently. The defense, after the first 3 games, now allowing 34. Man, that's not a good look. I have to look into the stats and everything and watch the highlights, but yeah,
The first probably 12 minutes of the game, actual game time, not to go jump on the stream. So they were looking good when I left, and then I saw the Eagles give the Pack their first loss. I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? The Eagles look like shit when I was watching.
Yeah, the thing with the Eagles, what I've seen over the first 3 weeks of them is that they always start really slow and really badly, but then as the game goes on, they start clicking. They did the same against the Reds. They were down on the Redskins by like 17 points or something, or 14 points. I don't know, something like that. And then they came back to win 32-27. So they do this year for some reason. They don't start well. They go down 2-3 scores, and then they come back.
My son is a Chiefs fan, and I'm kind of envious of him this year.
Yeah. Not just this year, man. You prepare to be envious for like a decade and a half.
Yeah, well, they've been doing pretty well. He told me earlier today, he goes, if the Chiefs beat the Patriots when they play them, he goes, I'm calling it now. Chiefs will go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I said, if the Chargers lose to Miami this week, I'm calling it now. They're going to get the Chargers will have first round pick in the draft.
First overall pick.
Yeah, there's it's Chargers, man. They do
Look.
the opposite of what you were just describing at the Eagles. They
Yeah.
start out well, and then it's like, fuck it, we don't need to play anymore.
Yeah. I saw that. I watched their game against the Colts week 1.
That's a game they shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then,
it went to overtime, but to be fair, both teams shouldn't have won that.
and then
like-
week 2, they absolutely should have won and didn't.
Yeah.
And in week 3, they should have won and didn't. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, it's
So,
I think if I remember correctly, the Chargers had like what was that? I think they had one of the greatest seasons based on yards gained, touchdowns scored, no, I think it was offensive yards gained and defensive yards allowed. They were like number 1 in both. What was it, 2010? Might have been early. I don't know, and they didn't even make the playoffs. They went like 8-8. Even though they were number 1 in offensive yards and number 1 in defensive yards, which never happens. They were the only team in the Super Bowl era to do that, and they don't even make the playoffs.
well, you also have to protect the ball. Thank you, Mighty Balzac. Not circumcised. You don't know what you're missing.
Terrible joke.
Yeah.
It's a good joke. You be nice.
Yeah.
That's a cryptic joke.
It is.
Yeah.
Well played. And I'm a fan of those. Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. We're 15 minutes early, but I am tired and want to go lay down in my beautiful bed because I've been up since 9 o'clock yesterday.
Jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's coming. Wow.
What?
Coming up on 22 hours. Fuck.
Go
I
to
didn't
bed.
realize that.
Go to bed.
Yeah, that explains why I'm so tired. Anyhow, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the donations tonight. It's a humbling experience to have people give you their money because they enjoy what you do, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's start with you, Badger. Anything to shill?
Just my Twitter at FHS Badger, which it's still suspended for I don't know how long. I need to check. Give me a second here. Trying to like something and it tells me, oh fuck you, 10 hours 47 minutes. Great. All right. Well, expect me to be back on Twitter and tweeting away in about 11 hours.
This like time be nice to Congress people.
No, Adam. I'm still gonna say Adam Schiff should. No, not should, but I suggest he might want to consider to stop breathing for the climate.
Well, I think that anybody who believes in man-made climate change should see all CO2 production.
Exactly.
But still. Bear, anything you'd like to pimp out today?
Yeah, I'm going to be releasing a brand new Lord Bear video in a couple of hours, and it's going to be Lord Bear rating terrible tattoos. So look out for that, guys. I'm going to chuck a couple of links in the chat as well for you guys to go check out too.
And finally, Jack, anything you want to pimp?
Well, I wanted to say thank you to Sharded Angel for the donation, and I also want to say that P-Dog's going to be streaming later. Monkey has a Patreon. Badger needs to come to America, get it over with. And, of course, be sure to check out the Lord Bear video coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Tonight is Friday, so we're going to be on Scribe's channel. 9 p.m. Eastern time for Lords of the Night. Then we'll be over in Borderlands 3 on the 2 Cents Plus channel. Immediately following that, we're going to be doing a lot of the side quests that we skipped over. They did a cool thing in this one where if you wait to do the side quests until after you do the main quest, the side quests jump up to your level. So we're going to be having some fun with that tonight. What else? I'd like to thank the gentlemen on the panel, Jack, Bear, and Badger, for joining me. You guys, thank you for watching. We love you, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm so tired.